Welcome to Abramsville 8000. Our founding EduNauts are EduNaut Harold, Crystal, Ragsdale, and McCarthy. Our lunar outpost is modeled after ancient Athens. In that settlement, farming was not an option, so they used the natural resources available to them. Farming is not possible on the moon, so just like the people of ancient Greece, we'll use the natural resources we find on the moon to create an environment where we can thrive. These natural resources will be found in craters and asteroids. The craters are believed to hold vast amounts of frozen water, which can be used to make oxygen and rocket fuel. Asteroids are believed to contain metals such as nickel iron, which can be very useful as we establish our settlement. We will bring a life support system for usable oxygen and water, plants that produce food, temperature controlling equipment, communication equipment, and there's a rumor that one astronaut has brought their duct tape.
Okay, now I'm going to go into our monthly run supplies. Some of our monthly run supplies were food until our crops are actually grown, robot replacement parts for 3D printer, and computer equipment and lab supplies. And these actual supplies would be ongoing as we continue to grow in Abramsville. Slide number 7, we have push-pull factors. Push, what pushed us out, and what actually pulled us to do a settlement on the moon. Push-pull factors such as economic stalemate, food shortage, and freedom. And on the flip side, economic opportunities, farming opportunities, and it was least restrictive. Then slide number 8 lists our actual essential items such as duct tape and water that would be constantly needed throughout the entire time we were able to inhabit Abramsville settlement. Slide number 9. This is our Tinkerbell hub. This was our living quarters. We had female, we had male, we had an area where we could actually conduct our experiments, and we also had an area that we use for isolation, and we'll go into that a little bit later as we go through our PowerPoint.
Following the tough task of assembling the hub, we needed some downtime as suggested by EduNaut McCarthy. She suggested we each discover our strengths with a teacher-pay-teacher color quiz. Each EduNaut selected essential roles as well as secondary jobs, those which are likely to change sometime in the future after the Earthlings stop playing around on Mars. After much work, we sat down for some 5 o'clock somewhere margaritas and began building our Abrams Charter. As with any new norms for society, we had to establish what is good and right back on the big blue marble. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals serve as the foundation for our Abrams Charter structure. The 4 keys to our charter address infrastructure, including clean water and sanitation, innovation, and sustainable future hubs. Our political and space law key feature includes quality education, where teachers are celebrated by all of society, gender equality, responsible consumption of all products, and peace and justice for the land. Economics, social, and geographic charter features came next. This work is led by Abrams EduNaut McCarthy and ensures the economic and social factors of supporting many future residents of Abramsville. Finally, EduNaut Ragsdale and her love of all things geography gave guidance around responsible consumption of geographic resources, life on land within the hub, poopy potatoes, and she provided a vision for cultivating crops such as pepper seeds recently delivered to EduNaut McCarthy, courtesy of the United States Postal Service. Excited beyond belief for establishing the Abrams Charter, each Abrams EduNaut proudly picked up the special NASA space pen and signed the charter on the 4th of May, 2035. And on this Founders Day and National Space Day, may the 4th be with you. We choose the moon.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.